Winner of the 2011 Biblio-Art Award. Congratulations, Karen.
Thank you very much.
A good night.
Terrific night.
Did you expect to win?
No, not at all.
Did you expect anything?
No, I just really enjoyed making the piece and I love the book, so yeah, I really didn't expect to get much more out of it than that. So.
Tell us walk us through the piece. I'll just pan in on it and you give me the story.
Okay, so the book is Mr. Midshipman Horatio Hornblower, which is the first in a series of 11 books. I originally bought the book for a friend of mine and I started to read it, and then once I started to read it I got hooked on it and I couldn't put it down, and I eventually read all 11 books that are in the series. And so the piece is really about how the book took over my life. It really, the words spilled out and just became part of my life for those 2 months when all I was doing was reading Hornblower.
So how long did it take you to put it together?
It probably took me about 4 weeks to make all up, but obviously I wasn't working solidly.
That's not, it's not 24 hours a day, is it?
No.
Because by day you're a teacher at Warrnambool TAFE, is that correct?
I am part-time, yeah.
Part-time?
Teacher, and then I do this sort of thing and make other work in my other days that I'm at home.
And at TAFE you're teaching fine arts, yeah?
Teaching the Studio Textiles program mostly, but I do teach drawing as well.
Studio Textiles program.
Yeah.
What does that involve?
Machine embroidery, and there's a bit of tapestry in there as well, and then we do design and art history. There's a whole area of subjects that we go together to make it up.
Would you like to be a full-time artist?
No.
Really? First person who's ever said that? Why not?
Oh, I like the time, but I just find if I was at home on my own 5 days a week, it's too intense. I get too restless, whereas I find the balance between teaching is perfect because you're getting out with other people, and people who sort of understand what you're doing and sharing your interest. So you still have that social connection with other people.
So just the isolation factor, that's the only reason?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm doing, getting together with a group of other artists at the moment. We're working on an exhibition together, so that might be something that sort of allays that problem in being able to work with other people. But yeah, I don't know, I like the teaching, I like the contact with the students. And I think it sort of forces you sometimes into new ideas that you might not come across on your own.
So you were telling me just before that, was it last year that you won an international art award?
Yeah.
With was it $50,000 prize?
No.
How much was it?
No.
How much?
Well, it was the International Embroideries Art Excellence Award, and I got a $7,500 digital embroidery machine as my prize.
Lovely.
And I got a trip to London with that, so that was pretty fantastic to be able to go to London and see what was happening in textiles internationally.
Oh, so you'd be pretty disappointed with Biblio handing you a cheque for...
Not at all. Cash is always welcome.
Cash is sweet. Cash is king.
That's right.
Well, that's lovely, isn't it?
No,
so what's the future for you now with art?
I have an exhibition at Warrnambool Art Gallery in July next year, and I'm working on endangered flora with that project, and then I'm also working with a group of local artists on a textile exhibition. Our theme is protection, so we're looking at traditional concepts of embroidery, which was often used as a protective element before people had medicine or science or other ways of healing or trying to control their lives. They use embroidery as sort of superstitious means of doing those things. Mm-hmm. So we're exploring that in a contemporary way.
Wow. So you're organised. And life is good.
It is.
Sweet. Thanks for talking to me, Karen.
No
we might see you here again next year.
Okay.